Let's talk now to a senior advocate of Nigeria, Godwin Omoaka, who joins us live from Lagos. The outgun CJN's resignation on account of ill health is coming weeks after his brother justices at the Supreme Court had written him a protest letter, which is perhaps the first of its kind in the 58-year history of the court. What do you make of the circumstances leading to his exit?
Well, thank you for having me. I mean, it's an unprecedented event. It's never happened in the annals of our legal profession, of the judiciary in Nigeria. And I think it calls to mind the challenges that the justices of the Supreme Court are facing, and the fact that they had to come together to write to the CJN. It's clearly indicative of the fact that the situation was becoming intolerable for them. So I think it's not a development that we want to see again ever happen in our judiciary. I believe that the situation calls for a lot of hands to be on deck to address the financial quandary that the judiciary is in at the moment. It's not the first time we have been complaining about a lack of adequate funding for the judiciary, even though we are aware that these funds don't come in as a when due. The justices deserve a lot better. So I think it's time for the federal government and all stakeholders in the judiciary to take the judiciary seriously in terms of funding and the welfare of the justices very seriously. Don't forget, these are elderly individuals, and for them to be able to dispense justice freely, fairly, and in a way that ensures that the reins of justice are equally balanced, then they must be comfortable. I don't think that it's asking too much to provide the basic minimum for them at this level.
The now former CJN did respond through its assistant to that protest letter, which highlighted many of the issues that you talked about, poor welfare, as well as what looked like an allegation of corruption against the justice. He was quoted to have said that the Supreme Court doesn't exist in isolation and that it's affected by the economic and socio-political climate prevailing in the country. Does this in any way position or put the incoming or the acting CJN in a fix? Because it does sound like it is something beyond what he can handle.
Well, I think there are two prongs to that question, and let me address them separately. First, there's the issue of inadequate funding. That has been loud and clear over the years. And then secondly, there's the question of the management of the funds that have been made available. I think it is in regard to the second that the justices have come together to say that, look, to write that letter to the CJN. So I think the acting Chief Justice now, Justice Olukayode Areola, has a Herculean task to ensure that whatever resources are available to the judiciary at this point is judiciously managed. It is incumbent on him, it is his responsibility, and I'm confident that given the challenges that he has personally encountered in terms of the management of those resources by the now retired Justice Tanko, I want to believe that he will excel in that regard.
Senior Advocate of Nigeria Godwin Omoaka, thank you so much for talking to us tonight.
Thank you, my pleasure.